Hello, everyone, and welcome to Talking About Stuff with Nick. I'm your host, Nick, and today we gonna be talking about a lot of shit. I say that every time, but we never talk about a lot of shit. We talk about mediocre stuff, you know? Just cause. That was Silent Hill, thank you very much. Thank you. Right, I'm checking my Twitch because my Twitch sucks. My Twitch sucks. I try streaming, but it just says it's unstable, and I'm not, I promise. But yeah, I think everything's fine. See, bitrate's back to normal. Everything's back to normal. Everything's fine. Stop saying it's unstable, please. Anyway, today we're talking about good stuff. No, I'm not gonna fucking. Okay. Today we're talking about kind of good stuff, man. About how gaming and PTSD. I'm more relaxed and happy online by Amanda Cashmore. So this woman discusses about how playing video games helped her manage with her condition for more than a decade. So Jenny Manley, 34, from Swansea, was introduced to gaming by her now husband when she was 19. She said, even if when I wasn't playing during everyday life, it felt easier. Experts said more research was needed on the therapeutic value of gaming, but there was scope for it to help mental health problems. Stuff like this, like people saying that gaming has helped them in a way of. Sorry, I want to put some music on in the background, just a little tune. Should I put Resident Evil? I don't know. Shh, phone. Sorry. Can I spell? No. What's that piece called? I forgot what it's called. Oh yeah, Restless Dreams Making Peace. I love this one. It's very nice. Very, very therapeutic. Yeah, it's lovely. Anyway, so sorry, audio adjustments. I want to make sure that I'm heard and make sure the music's heard as well, because the music's very nice. Anyway, like article that I was saying about how articles like this definitely put gaming in a good light, because this kind of just shows how, I was suffering with anxiety and depression, seemed to ease off for a while I was playing. Now, I'm glad that the woman writing this, or someone who else is writing about it, is quoting like properly, instead of being like, yeah, man, it makes me feel, it made me, it cured everything, because we know at the end of the day, video games aren't like the fucking Lazarus pit from Batman Arkham, which will cure everything, because it's not. But for many people, I believe that this is a very positive thing. The fact that people can relax, have fun, kind of get soaked into a story, find just something to relax to, even if it's not video games. It could be just an activity in general. But when people criticize a healthy activity, of course, but when people criticize gaming and is like, oh, it's fucking shit, oh god, it's just a waste of time, it's unhealthy, like yeah, there's a minor risk of addiction. I accept that. People can get addicted, 8-year-olds on Fortnite can get addicted, but many gamers genuinely find a sort of peace with it, because it genuinely does help, because you just get absorbed into this story. Like, there was this Eurogamer. Yeah, we're talking about that. Hello, Eurogamer. We love you. But yeah, I was just hovered on a Eurogamer article. We're gonna read into that later. But Johnny Chiodini, he made a mini series called Low Batteries, and he talks about how this concept, I think he might have made up, or he might have found out, called the sad game, where many people may have a game they just turn to when they're like upset and really angry or something at the time, and they want to kind of release all this negative, I'm gonna say it as like, you know, a mum of 20 energy, all this negative energy, a mum who is 20 and fucking loves peace and shit, all this negative energy, all the chakras and stuff. It's stupid, but it's the best way I can phrase it, because it does. So when people suffer with like a problem, even if it's just like, you know, they're sad, they're happy, you know, it doesn't have to be directly linked to mental health. It can just be like, hey, I'm feeling a bit shit, I'm gonna play some Minecraft or something. That's totally fine. And your brain can focus on something. This is what he talks about in the video, is how your brain focuses on the game, whether it be Minecraft, whether it be fucking Life is Strange, whether it be fucking all this, you know, there's loads of games out there, and I think it can appeal to a wide audience. You know, very good media, love it to bits. But I understand that we should utilize gaming as a really, really healthy way to clear shit up and to help, and like, you know, but we shouldn't just use it to kind of deflect everything off our minds, because if we do that, we're not helping the problem, we're just staring at it in the face. We're just not exactly addressing it, we're just kind of letting it do that. But I understand that in the moment you want to just kind of focus on something, which I get, but we shouldn't let gaming get in the way of our brain trying to actually process shit. Because when you're playing a game and you're feeling shit and feeling sad, your brain is just entirely focused on the game, like I said earlier. And in the background, you're trying to process what's happened, how you're feeling, how everything, you know, is feeling towards you. And yeah, it makes me kind of happy that people who have mental illnesses such as PTSD and anxiety and depression can use gaming and to kind of relax, because it just, you know, it makes me feel good that, you know, that gaming actually helps people, you know. And it you know, I appreciate that, you know, I keep saying, you know, a lot, because I'm like trying to be just very sensitive about the topic, to be honest. I'm not be a dick about it, but how video games are just, they can help a lot, and they're very therapeutic, you know. And yeah, it's uncertain if gaming has therapeutic value, and there needs to be more research, but you know, it's kind of self-medication. Dr. Murzin added that video escapism was something people would turn to if they don't have access to proper therapy, resources, and social support. Yeah, if you don't, I know, I feel like, don't get addicted. That's my kind of worry with that, to be honest. Not anything else, but sorry, water. But just the escapism bit is what, you know, gaming's all about, to escape from reality. Whether it's like this. Because you just want to, it's like watching a film, I think. No, not I think watching TV shows and stuff kind of gets you distracted, and sometimes you need a bit of distraction to kind of work shit out. Virtual reality has been used in a trial to treat war veterans, and there is a video game designed to help children cope with grief. Dr. Ettles said that people who are isolated, gaming immediately finds a common interest, the game that is being played. He had the risk of gaming addiction was relative to each person. There was no set numbers of hours that could result in it. Exasperate. Sorry, I said that word wrong. At present, it's not clear who may benefit and what sort of games are likely to make a positive difference and what magnitude of difference playing games might play. I understand if you don't want to, like, fucking kill people in Siege. Although, like, people, you know, like, I understand people find violence not helpful, but it's kind of like how, you know, when people do boxing, like, and they genuinely use violence, but in a sort of way to win. So they're not trying to kill the person, they're just doing the sport. it can be seen like that if people play like very violent video games such as Siege, Call of Duty, Battlefield, all those shooter games. And I genuinely think that could help as well, even if, but it's not for everyone, you know, because yeah, it's violent and maybe people might find it, and then they might just, you know, go play Minecraft. Minecraft was my sad game, I think. Minecraft or Siege, but I always play Siege all the time. But genuinely, I like playing Minecraft because it's really a basic thing. And yeah, I'm shit at building things because I can't build anything to save my fucking life. Like honestly, you tell me to build a house, it looks like a fucking something that's not very nice. But at least I enjoy doing it, and I like getting my brain to think about something else for a while instead of just thinking about all the shit that's getting to you, whether it's stress, anger, or anything. Oh, here we go. Why are they talking about the gaming disorder as a mental health condition? It defines it as a pattern or problematic or compulsive behavior where the user prioritizes gaming over all activities, despite the negative consequences it might have on their health and life. So just addiction, you know? Miss Manley, who is now a carer for her husband, reduced her gaming hours when she had children, but plays alongside them. She said she believes that because she knows more about it than other parents, it makes it safer. Yeah, definitely. The negative sides of gaming you see are mostly to do with kids. Parents don't know how to control the kids that are gaming. Yeah, they need to know. Like, don't buy them GTA 5 because their mates are playing it at school. Don't buy them all these violent games. They gotta kind of prove that they're mature enough to kind of play it, rather than, you know, let it get, like, don't ever buy them Dead Space. Don't buy your kids Dead Space until they're old enough. Don't let them buy Alien Absolution. I mean Alien Covenant and all that jazz. Not Alien Covenant. Alien Isolation, that's what it's called. Don't let them buy Outlast 2, which I will finish. I just need to know how to play it. But I need to find the fucking wheel, isn't it? I've forgotten where I am in Outlast 2. You know. My kids game, but they are limited to their times. We monitor what they're doing, they play the same games that I do, but the people on there are aware that it's kids playing. They curb what they're saying. Yeah, I appreciate that. Just like, you know, hey, don't say fuck around my kid. Sorry, I'm weird when it comes to swearing. Virtual reality PTSD treatment has a big impact. I want to read more into this. For veterans. This is quite an old... This is just me reading. So he says that it eats away at you, PTSD. It's quite difficult to describe all the emotions flowing through you. Fear, upset, anxiety. Having flashbacks and night terrors while also starting to drink heavily, which had a big impact on his family. War's scary. The treatment, this is the treatment at hand, is called 3MDR. Sees patients walk on a treadmill while images relating to their trauma are projected on the screen. We are helping individuals overcome the avoidance by walking towards the picture on a treadmill. It's very difficult to avoid, and we know that we have to get rid of the avoidance to help an individual to process their traumatic memory. Professor Bisson said the trial is the first of its kind in the UK, with similar trials taking place in the Netherlands, United States, and Israel. 2/3 of those who took part saw an average improvement in their symptoms of 37%, and Professor Bisson, is it just Prov? Or just, is it that professor? I'm not sure. I'm just going to say professor. Said the next step would to widen the trial to other PTSD patients, not just military personnel. So this is a very, just kind of, not blunt, but it's a basic sort of thing. A basic sort of virtual reality to help with those veterans to just kind of not avoid it. So yeah, is there a video? How long is the video? 2 minutes. Okay, I'm really interested in how this happened. Right, I think you're not gonna hear me for a bit, because just to try and so the video can be heard. It might be a bit loud. I'll just try it.
I ended up turning to alcohol, getting a drink problem. I've attempted suicide. I've been in the darkest holes. The only way to really put it is a living hell. There we are. I joined up the Air Force at the age of 16, got deployed shortly after my 18th birthday, and then come back from that deployment as someone else.
To use virtual reality to try and manage his symptoms as part of a study by Cardiff University called 3MDR.
My name is Victoria Williams, and I have been one of the therapists that's worked on 3MDR. What we're doing is we're getting them to look at images and re-experience those images that they've been subjected to during that time, and the idea is that we're getting them to process the emotions that they're feeling. It's not easy because we're asking people to think about things that they just don't want to think about. What this does is it takes away that ability to avoid.
They are shown images that trigger their symptoms. After 2 years of trials, it's proving a success. Yeah, that's good. Of the 42 patients who tried the therapy, 2/3 have seen an improvement in their condition. It's been the help Matt needed.
It's been really, really difficult to do, but I felt the benefits, and friends and family have seen the benefits.
So this sort of, I think you might not have heard me over that. It was quite loud. It was quite loud, but so the main point of that was just to kind of stop avoidance when it comes to PTSD, which, yeah, I hope that this does more, it does more in the future, and I hope that it's a better alternative for many people if they don't like therapy and stuff, because people think therapy is very, demeaning, or they don't like the sort of intimacy of it, which I get genuinely. Like, I'm not like, you should go see it if you need to see it, but if you don't like it, at the end of I can't really force you unless something big happened. Then I would have to force you. If it was like my kid or something, or then it's like that. But I hope this does provide another alternative for many people with PTSD who need to find a way to kind of help themselves to become better people, and not better people, but help them feel better. My wording's really bad. It's late. I'm tired. It's winter. Fuck winter. And no, I'm not making a Game of Thrones reference. I don't like Game of Thrones. It's too long. Says the guy who watches like fucking 8 seasons of fucking something else. Yeah. Anyway. Ooh. Slack. Fuck off, Tech Radar. Anyway, Resident Evil 3 remake rumored to be in development. Yeah. It's coming out in 2020. It's gonna have Jill in it. We love Jill. Let's look up some... Right. No, not Silent Hill 3. Resident. Ooh. Look at all that. Look at this picture. I like this picture. It looks... I like how they've actually got the kind of the suit right. With like Jill. Oh, I wonder what her face will look like. Oh yeah, Resident Evil 8. I've heard about that. I don't know. So Resident Evil 8 and Resident Evil 3 make are the two things. I like this sort of design for Resident Evil 8. The S is kind of decided in the A, and they put the 7 in the V. Fucking, I love you, Capcom. You're not Capcom anymore. You're Capcom. We love you, man. Resident Evil 3 remake delayed 80 years. What? What the fuck? That's bullshit. Come on. Don't be lying to me. Mark your calendars, folks. Capcom has finally announced the release date for the highly anticipated remake. But there's one small catch. You have to wait 80 years for it, as the game is expected to release on 22nd of December 2099, which is conveniently marks the 100th anniversary of the original title. Fuck off. Let's not... What? I don't get this article. This article's weird. It's like, as we previously reported, Capcom's entire R&D Division 1 was fired following a misuse of the company budget, you know, with food and booze. Adding further insult to injury was the unfortunate revelation regarding the destruction of the assets for Resident Evil 2 Remake, which was crucial for this new game. Oh! I'm so... What the fuck is this ad? What is this? Right, deadentertainment.com, Resident Evil 3 Remake, delayed 80 years. What the fuck? Okay. But then, that must be a bullshit claim. Just... Like, look at the release here. Why am I typing it again? Why don't I just look at the article I have? It was planned to with a plan to release in sometime in 2020. Don't lie to me and say you're going to release in 2099. Nemesis. Stars. I love Nemesis, man. He was great. Resident Evil 3 was I enjoyed that game. It had this sort of thing. Oh, well, they put the choices in it? Because in Resident Evil 3, there was, like, the choices aspect where the story would kind of change whether you chose different choices for your character Jill. So Jill could be like, hey, oh, should I jump down this hole or climb up, man? And it's like, yeah, fair enough, Jill. I hope they put that in and it actually changes the story. I don't want them to do a Resident Evil 2 and just not the A-B scenario bullshit and just be like, yeah, everything's the same, fucking, because I won't like that. Because I want them to actually I want them to make Resident Evil 3 the, like, even better than Resident Evil 2, which is like fucking high standards, man. So like, you know, all of us Capcom peeps are fucking high ass bitch ass. We have high ass expectations for this game, and I really want it to succeed, definitely, because I love this. Like Resident Evil 3 Remake, man, with Jill and everything. Spawn Wave, which is published a video detailing the finding. Naturally, any rumors should be taken with a pinch of salt, but both Eurogamer and VGC have stated that Spawn Wave's reports align with things they've heard from sources close to the project's development. Yeah! See, I love Eurogamer. Nemesis. Yeah, Nemesis would be good. I would say I love Eurogamer because it's true. But yeah. Who's excited? I am. When this game comes out, I will buy it. Don't even fuck with me. I will buy it on release. And I will want the mask with Nemesis's head on it. I want to wear Nemesis's mask. That's a hard word to say. Because hopefully it doesn't have any mold in it, like Fallout 76 mask. Oh, did you hear about that? Hold on, wait. Fallout 76 mask. No. Headwear mold. Collectible Fallout 76 helmet recalled due to dangerous mold. The GameStop one. 32 units were sold at GameStop. So yeah, all this shit. This is ages ago, but oh fuck. Ugh. Like, yeah, basically what everyone was saying was, oh, you're gonna die if you fucking inhale it, but it's just like, it'll just give you kind of, it's just a bad thing, you know, mold bad. So yeah, I'm not gonna be like, no, it was great, but people are saying like it could kill you and shit in like a second if you breathe it in and you're dead. But it just, yeah, it's bad, but it wasn't gonna it's not fucking, you know, the Black Plague thankfully. But yeah, if you're an anti-vaxxer and you bought that, then oopsie. I shouldn't be cussing anti-vaxxers. They might be my fucking demographic for my Twitch channel. But yeah, Google Stadia. Welcome back, bitches. We're back to talking about the Google Stadia. Why are we talking about the Google Stadia? Because we are. We just fucking are. Because, sorry, I was sending a text. The Google Stadia. I'm just gonna read the first line and then rant about it. Many games have complained of lag. What? Are you serious? No fucking way. So fucking annoying when people are like, when it's like, oh, like, no, we're Google. I don't trust Google anymore. Look at the Google Glass, huh? Look at Google Plus, huh? Look at that thing that, like, they tried to beat Facebook on it. They're like, we're trying to compete against Facebook. I'm like, you want to compete against Zuckerberg? You want to compete against that geezer? You're fucked. First announced back in March, Stadia is the new product designed to bring gaming in line. What are all these mistakes? Yeah, see on fucking NME, written by Andrew Trendle. Andrew, check your spelling, love. First, that's back in March. For gaming online with other streaming services such as Netflix and Spotify running without a console, gamers can use a Stadia via a cloud-based service over regular Wi-Fi connection. But you need good Wi-Fi. I know that in certain countries, fast Wi-Fi is really cheap. I don't know. I can't give examples, but I know it exists. But if it doesn't, then I'm lying. But with English people, Americans, I think with many people across the world, it's fucking impossible. The service launched today. When's today? 19th of November. So 4 days ago it launched with 22 titles available, including Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Sorry. We love Assassin's Creed, but we don't like the Odyssey bit. Red Dead Redemption 2. Just Dance 2020. Oh my god! Other news. Just Dance 2020 is going to be the last game on the Wii. Oh. I'm fucking sad because I fucking love the Wii. Everyone loves the Wii. If you don't like the Wii, I can't trust you. I can't trust you. But everyone loves the Wii. But, yeah. What else is happening? Hello, one viewer, if you're here. Or any viewers. Anyone. Anyone! You have to pay $8.99 per month for a Stadia Pro subscription, as well as a cost of $69 per game for premium titles. So, it's £119 for a bundle that includes a controller with a Chromecast dongle, $8.99 per month for Stadia Pro subscription, as well as 69 quid game per titles. So okay, I wanna work this out. Calculator. My bro, how you doing, love? Right, okay. So, how much is a PS4? PS4 bundle. Just a random PS4 bundle, okay? We're doing this. $299. Not $299, $299. Wow, 300 quid. How amazing. I don't know why I did that. Now, 119 plus 69 equals that. Yeah? And then 9 times 12. 9 times 12 is 102. Is 9 times 12 102? 9 times 12 is 102. Yeah, 9 times 12, Nick. Come on. 108 for fuck's sake. So, a whole year of Stadia Pro. 296. So, there's a £3.99 difference. I suck at maths. I didn't do any today. I need to do some tomorrow. But there's a £4 difference. Plus, like, okay. So, imagine, like, what the fuck? So, for a whole year, it costs £296 for, like, the bundle. And then you got to pay, like, $8.99 after that. Okay, fine. AKA waste of money is what I say. I went backwards just so I didn't scream in your face. Look at these numbers. You see them? You see them? Exactly. They're fucking disgusting. The game lineup doesn't even look that good. I don't know why. It just Dance 2020. Yay! Destiny 2. Final Fantasy. Not even the good one. Grid. MBK. Mortal Kombat. Great. The Tomb Raiders. Actually, that's kind of good. Wolfenstein. Is this the new one? I think this is the new one. Wolfenstein Youngblood. Yeah, the one that people didn't like because, you know, the relationship between the sisters felt really fake. The premiere edition. However, the service so far has received... Okay, let's carry on reading the article. However, the service so far has received mixed reviews from gamers and critics, with many complaining about the lag and the loading in the loading of graphics. Many have taken to social media to complain about the significant delays. Destiny 2 on the Google Stadia is lit. When I hear someone say lit, the first thing I think of is just, why the fuck you lying for? Right, let me see this GIF. Depends how you say it, to be honest. No, fine. Okay, the GIF isn't loading. Okay, let me just I want to see these. It's stuttering on my stream as well, but basically what it says is Paul Tassi says, "Here's Mortal Kombat Stadia cutscene recorded on my TV." So you can see it's kind of stuttering and sync issues because it's being all done on the internet. So it's like, oofed. Red Dead Redemption on PC looks so bad on the Stadia. There's absolutely no contest compared to the Xbox One X, and it only uses 44% pixel count. Apparently Stadia is 80% faster than Xbox One. Bruh, that's bullshit if it's faster than the Xbox One. Even though, some of you say that Xbox One is for gays. Fuck off. Like, I read multiple reviews for the Stadia, and to surprise of no one, all of them share the same problems across the board. This shit is gonna flop and become quickly forgotten, like Project xCloud is gonna take off. Like, if you can see, on the right is the Xbox One, and look at how them feels look. They look amazing. Look on the left, the fucking left. It looks like someone shat on it and was like, "Here you go, Merry Christmas." Don't lie. This is not gonna work. We were all right. It's not gonna work. The input lag on the Google Stadia is nothing to worry about. It's hardly noticeable. Stadia. I bet it was really laggy on my stream. I always think that everything's laggy on my stream because it is. The Verge in their review meanwhile wrote, "There's no reason for anyone should buy the Stadia right now." Oh my god. It's basically saying, don't buy it, please. It's a fuck up. Stop. The Guardian noted that the streaming works, but the graphics could be shaky. Why don't it just say shit, man? I know they're being paid by Google to big up their thing, but still, come on. Be honest. Don't lie to me. Would I lie to you, baby? Would I lie to you? Jesus. Google has made sure that, of their shitty thing by partly under delivering at launch and partly with a pricing scheme that sees you pay 3 times for hardware for service for games just to be an earlier adopter. 'Cause it's not gonna work. Stop, this geezer. I burped, I apologize. The overall Stadia system is focused on low latency gameplay, We've achieved this through the overall architecture detailed. What? It's bullshit. It's not gonna work. Just fuck off. They've moved. Wait. Speaking to the BBC about the virtues of the Stadia, Google Vice President Phil Harrison said, "I don't think what we're doing is particularly revolutionary when you consider what's happened in music, television, and film industries. They've moved from being packaged good." Fuck off. We don't care that you're thinking. No, they're doing this thing. I feel like they're doing this thing where they're like, yeah, we're not revolutionary. Yeah, and they're like, please think we're revolutionary. Please, come on, fingers crossed. Come on, we are. Come on. But we're going to pretend that we're not. Like, fuck off. He's argued that Stadia has created a cheaper way to play the latest games without updating graphics card that you would have to do with other consoles. Okay. Context. If this bothers to load. Context. The bottom one, $299.99, is how much you pay for a PS4 bundle with a game. The top one is the whole price of the Google Stadia plus the 12-month membership. I've just got to do this. Hold on. This might take a while, but I want to, you know.
You know how I know you suck?
Fuck off.
Your name is I suck 24/7.
Oh, you know how I know you suck? Because you're dead.
Stadia has created a cheaper way to play games without updating graphics cards. Cheaper way. Cheaper? You sure? Thank you. I felt really proud about doing that. When you get the chance to play a game of sophistication of Red Dead Redemption 2 on phone streaming over the internet and it's pixel perfect, that is one of the greatest moments in the industry where you see that is a leap forward. I'm not doing it again. I'm not going to put Curb Your Enthusiasm on again because we know it's fucking wrong. So, yeah, Google Stadia sucks. Google Stadia's biggest problem? We're looking at another article. Google Wave. In 2009, they invited users to sign up for Google Wave. Launched in June 2011 to much fanfare, the beleaguered Facebook rival was dead and ditched in April 2019. Oh, what's Wave? What's it called? Waves? The Google Wave? The Google Wave. Apache Wave. The fuck? It was a real-time collaborative editing online. But bro, we have Facebook, so fuck Google. No, I'm kidding. It's just, dude, stop. Just give up, please. Anyway, just a quick thing. Cyber 2077 might feature Elon Musk's dumb truck. He was like, the thing that made me laugh the most was when he's like, yeah, the fucking windows